So the Ahmadis, who claim to be Muslim, when we all know they're not. In fact, I think it's probably one of the only things that Shias and Sunnis can agree upon, is that Ahmadis are not Muslims. They believe in a guy who died on the toilet, and that he was also a messenger. Okay, let's refute this claim. We start off by looking at the Quran in chapter 33, Surah Al-Ahzab, verse number 40. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Khatamun Nabiyyin, the seal of the prophets. Now, Khatam is agreed upon by Sunni and Shia scholars to mean the final prophet. However, the Ahmadis try to translate this as Khatam means the most honored or the most established or the most distinguished or the seal, but it doesn't necessarily mean finality. Now, we look here at Sahih Bukhari 3535. It says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last prophet. Jami' Tirmidhi 2272, the Prophet ﷺ said, indeed, messengership and prophethood have been terminated, so there shall be no prophet after me. فَلَا رَسُولَ بَعْدِي وَلَا نَبِيَّ. Okay. Here we have Bukhari 3455, there will be no prophet after me. إِنَّهُ لَا نَبِيَّ بَعْدِي. There will be no prophet after me. And we have Nahju Balagha from Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, Sermon 133, where the Holy Imam alayhi salam says, with the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala concluded the prophets. We have Al-Kafi volume 1 hadith 227. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, Allah sealed the prophethood with your Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, so there is no prophet after him, and just as Allah sealed the book, and there is no book after the Quran. Ahmadis say that Khatam can mean the best or the most distinguished, as it can. But when applied before Nabiyyin, it clearly means finality. Tafsir Tabari, Qurtubi and Tafsir Ibn Kathir interpret the words Khatamun Nabiyyin to mean the last and final prophet. Also, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad claimed to be a non-law-bearing prophet under the Sharia of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. So then what was the point of him coming? The Quran and the Hadith make no exception between this as a last messenger. And the Prophet ﷺ never mentioned that there will be a prophet after him. Never. Harun alayhi salam and Zakaria alayhi salam were non-law-bearing prophets. Finality includes all categories. And first, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad didn't claim to be a prophet. Then later he started to claim it. Huge red flag. And no major Sunni or Shia scholar has recognized him as a prophet. Now, the only hadith that I can think of that comes to mind right now about the Prophet speaking about a prophet after him is the fabricated hadith that the Ahl Sunnah have come up with, where the Prophet said, if there was to be a prophet after me, it would be Umar ibn al-Khattab. Yet the stronger hadith say, La nabiyya ba'di, innahu la nabiyya ba'di, except that there is no prophet after me, there will never be a prophet after me. So is there a possibility that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was Umar?